Alright, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use masks in Houdini and in Gaea in order to improve your Gaea and Houdini scenes. So this is the scene that we made in the last video. Just some basic shapes in Houdini, put through Gaea, created this nice looking mountain. However, the terrain surrounding this mountain looks maybe a bit strange. Because it's using the same sort of rocky texturing as is on the actual mountain itself. So for that, we're going to use some masks to make some improvements to this terrain. And for that, we're using this mask by feature node. I've just masked it by height. Using a bit of blur here to improve the transition. You can obviously create masks however you like. You can also mask it by features, or you can use a noise. We're going to use this mask for now. So we're going to go into Gaea. We're still using a Gabor node as a placeholder for our Gaea terrain. And this is what we are currently looking at within Gaea. Now, for a mask in Gaea, we're going to need to pull it in using a file as well, but we can't really do that from here. So we're going to use a placeholder mask as well. Now, Gaea allows you to just draw your own masks, which is very nice. So this is the mask that I'm using for now. Now, what I want around this this height field is some nice dunes. So if I just plug this in here, and my erosion noise in here, and then according to the mask, you can see that there is a nice dune pattern in here. Now there is one issue, and that is that these dunes are practically like on the grid, as you can see. Well, this terrain is hovering quite a bit above it, so you get this strange sort of height difference, which in Houdini does not look good, and here honestly doesn't look great either. So what we're gonna do, instead of just plugging the dunes directly into this node, we're going to just add it to this terrain. So we're using a combine node, add ratio at 100%, and then we're just going to put the stratify node in here, or just the Gabor node itself. There we go. And as you can see, this looks strange because it is like just using basically like putting a dune texture on a weird mountain. But with the mask, it's going to look a lot better. And then this combine is going to go in here. And again, this looks a bit strange. But the mask that we're going to be using from Houdini will only have the flat areas masked out. So the flat areas will then get this nice dune texture. Now we're going to need another input, because this only inputs the height. So we're going to need a file, and we're going to name this input mask. And what we're going to do then is just expose the node, file, input mask. There we go. And then we're going to delete this mask, put this in here. And then we're going to plug this into the height output. And then we're also going to put the input height back in here so that it's not taking the Gabor node as information. Generally, if you ever have issues where the terrain doesn't look like you would expect it to, just double check if you're not still using a placeholder noise. So we're going to hit save. We're going to go back to Houdini. And as you can see, we have two new inputs here. I already set these up a bit earlier, but as you can see, we now have input height and input mask. And we're going to put the height and mask variables in here. And we're going to, again, pull the height output from Gaea. So we're going to select this, and we're going to cook, and we're going to see how this ends up. There we go. Now, as you can see, it does look a little bit strange in places. There's some weird artifact here for some reason, and the mask isn't entirely smooth. But this is the basic idea of how you can create a terrain like this. Now, in the next video, I will obviously clean this up a bit. And in the next video, I will be showing you how you can introduce some color and some vegetation to this terrain.